there's 4 of you, I think we'll go Mulliner way and just see what tide is, go with the flow, you know.
Sounds good.
Because, you know, after today, days get shorter. We're at the solstice.
We need to start doing some stuff.
Make the most of it. Yeah.
What stuff we need to do?
Stuff. Everything.
Just
all of it.
Every single shipwreck.
The lot.
Whoa.
Left my jollop at home.
Ain't much left there.
All the good stuff.
Yeah. It's still a bit chilly wind to say it's supposedly summer, and this is going to be a hot week this week. Somebody got it wrong because it's a bit breezy, but nothing you boys can't sort out.
There's a block of flats outside the harbour again.
Yeah. Rumblings in the deep.
Welcome back to Bailiwick Guernsey Shipwrecks. I'm JP Fallais and we are diving for scallops today. We need to get some scallops because Richard needs some scallops, and also we want to pay back all the diesel we've been burnt and going to all these faraway shipwrecks to dive. So here we are on the seabed, 31 metres, and it's the same depth pretty much for the whole dive. Look at this, there's some decent ones here. There is a lot of smalls, but there is some decent ones. An old stoneware bottle. These sometimes have names on, so I'll take it and have a little look. I'm interested more than anything else. There's a prime hole for a lobster, but we ain't got time to look in there. Tide's just pulling us too quickly. You can see these. This isn't really normal to have all these little pelt around us. It's only really in the last couple of months I've really seen it. The pelt are probably round because there's shipwreck bits next to us. They're from the boatport. Look at this. This looks like a water separator from diesel. Keep getting deja vu. I'm sure I've seen that somewhere before. So as you can see, the scallops around here, they're okay. A lot of them are only just in. Look at this. This is a huge amount of small pelt. Really is a massive amount, and they're all very small as well. It's all 4 to 6 inches long. Possibly hundreds of them. Really good to see. Probably going to be making their way to the ammo wreck soon, so we might see them again another day. Looks like Phil's doing alright. He's picking up a few scallops. You see the silver thing that's in his rope? It's jammed into the hose pipe. This is a spike in case he sees a flatfish. It's funny, when I go back and edit this video, I notice there's other scallops which I don't probably notice on the dive. So it's good in a way, because that means if I do the same run in a couple of weeks' time, there'll be the same amount of scallops there. So mine and Phil's bag just got a bit tangled there, so he's untangled it for me. Thank you. Didn't know what this was when I was down there until I gave it a bit of a look, and then I realised it was a flare, so I could put it back down again. Probably in hindsight, I probably should have checked if it had been let off, and if I had, I could have brought it back to the surface and disposed of it properly. Didn't have enough time to think, really. I've only got 3 minutes left and I've got to go up. It's only my first dive and I don't really want to go into deco. At this depth, it doesn't take long before you go into deco. 30 metres, around about 20 minutes. Look what Phil's found. That's a nice sized Dover sole. I can't believe he's letting that one go. Oh, and there's a shark as well. The shark just swam off. That's a nice sized Dover sole as well. Keeney is not going to be happy when he sees this footage. He's going to say, why did you leave that there?
Okay.
2 minutes in countdown. So I'm trying to look for as many scallops as I can, quick cram them in the bag before I have to go up. It's funny though, because I always say to myself, one more scallop, and then sometimes you overstay your time. 160 baht, that's loads of air. That's more than enough for my second dive. Problem is, at this depth you use up your air pretty quick.
Oh my God.
I'm quite happy with that. That's not a bad bag, considering I was filming the whole time. Visibility's pretty good today. The boat looks like it's miles away, but believe me, it's not. It's just because I'm right down on the waterline. It'll only take maybe 20-30 seconds to get to us. It's not far away at all. Just decide to go and swim over and wait next to Phil. Makes it easier for the boat when it comes to pick you up.
Decent bag.
Not bad. Not bad. You know we're gonna get into trouble from the skipper.
Yeah.
Leaving something on the seabed.
I know, Dover sole. Another one goes free.
Well, I left one the other day.
Yeah, you left one. Yeah, you do sometimes. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Depends who's on the boat.
Yeah, true. Looks like Richard's going to do alright for fuel. Matt, was that half a tank?
Yeah, a little bit more.
A little bit more than half a tank.
That's half a tank.
Yeah, that's half a tank.
Tank 40.
Yeah, half a twin 15 litre. Well, I could quite easily do that run again. That was
Yeah, it was
plentiful.
that was full
Yeah,
beans.
lovely.
Plentiful.
Fruits of the ocean provided.
I think we were just cleaning up behind you two. Because it's quite silty. Yeah, they were decent ones as well, look at that.
Yeah, probably a few.
Yeah.
The amount of skeleton left just then at the end. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right
same
at the
as.
end. Well, that's why I went into 6 meters worth of deco. 2 minutes and 6. Because I was like, yeah, still picking them up.
think
I said
everyone-
I'd leave at 2 minutes.
I think everyone went into deco then.
I said I'd leave at 2 minutes and ended up leaving at 6.
Similar to mine and Phil's side, I think.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I'd
So, 2
amber
minutes left.
warnings.
2 minutes left, and then I looked at my computer again. It's like deco.
Slap on the wrist. Naughty boys.
That's good. I'm not a gambling man, but I think that bag wins. Then that bag,
That's deceiving, that.
not that bag.
That's so deceiving, that bag.
That one,
I mean,
and then maybe mine.
I would say, maybe 110.
That's like Mary Poppins' bag, look.
Yeah. If that's full, there's nearly 200 in there.
There's a grandfather clock and a ladder in there as well.
I think about 178 in there.
I'm going to say Max is 175, Paul 125, mine 65, maybe 75 I reckon. Soon find out.
Just on the side there, man. See it from here.
I think we've made up for the fuel now, Richard. We're going to the M483 now. Richard's happy with his minions counting his scallops.
Yeah, well, you know. Just wish they keep picking all the small ones up, you know.
There's a lot going back over.
Big ones up, they'd have plenty of room in their packs.
Like the old fifth line for a minute.
We're back up for another run by the looks of it. I wouldn't mind doing that run again. Paul's bag is deceiving. The crates are looking neck and neck, but Matt's still got a chunk to sort yet. How many? You gonna whisper?
I didn't count.
Oh. He didn't count.
101.
Oh,
Look at that.
that's not bad. 101, how many?
98.
Ah, Matt beat it by 3. My numbers were well over. I suppose you better do mine now.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot of spools.
Yeah? Yeah, I'll do another one. The same place. Richard going in.
Richard's going in, yeah.
Okay.
First prize.
Should we call it a day?
It's up to you, I don't mind, honestly.
We got scallops.
It's only up to you. I'm gone, so if you want to come out and do another one, that's fine.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
One more? Alright, I'll come back up for one more.
Nobody's going to be any. One more then.
We can go through here. We go along there, Phil.
Yeah, down to the inside, yeah.
Look for some Dover soles.
And I'll make a good night up here.
Get this on. It's an old stoneware one, but there's no name on it, so. Stoneware bottle. Oh, that's someone's ashes. What were they in a previous life? A barnacle. Be careful with it, Paul. That's worth a lot of money.
Hey?
Be careful with it, mate. I was going to put that in the auction on Tuesday. Yeah, look at that. That's all the pulls, that.
Yeah, but he does say that, man.
Gonna say goodbye to the skipper. He's going to Alapashoin, and the funny thing about that is Guernsey French for until next time is Alapashoin.
I'm going to see my grandchildren in because my children are in it, so hopefully. And I've got 3 spare anchors and they'll all be wet, that's for sure.
Thanks, Richard. As you can see here, we've dropped down onto some eelgrass. This is really long eelgrass. It's just outside the bathing pools. The reason I've come here, and I'm not sure if Phil really knows it or not, I'm looking for little tiny seahorses. I've never seen one, and I'm told there are seahorses in Guernsey, and you'll find them in the eelgrass. So, needle in a haystack. This is what I'm going to try and do. I don't think I'm going to hold my breath though, because I don't think I'm going to see one, but anyway, it's worth a look. For the people that like to learn a bit more about eelgrass, I always thought it was a seaweed, but it's not. It's a flowering plant rather than the seaweed, and it grows in shallow areas, in sheltered places, just like this, and it forms these very thick, dense mats which ties the seabed together for their root system, and helps with little small fish and small crustaceans and all that sort of stuff. Just makes a nice little marine environment for them, which protects them from other bigger fish coming in and eating them. It's also a substrate to lay their eggs on. It's also really good for the environment because it absorbs carbon dioxide as well. Don't know if anyone's got any pointers about finding these seahorses, but I'm kind of feeling like it's finding a lost wedding ring in a field of corn here. It's pretty hard to do. Not quite sure what this is. I don't know if it's a clam or some sort of worm, but there's two round balls here and they look like pure gold in the sand. Just like balls of gold, liquid gold. And as I go to touch it, it quickly closes up. Almost like two little breathing holes. Not sure what it was. One thing I've noticed is my bag's just floated off on its own. I'll catch up with it. Not quite sure what fish these are. They could be some sort of goby. Pretty small though. So we're now heading out of the eelgrass area and we are heading over towards a mural bed. Not many people know there's actually a mural bed out the back of the bathing pools. Not the biggest of mural beds, but still nice to see. Seabed around here looks like an accident in a salad shop. pretty cool. Look at the colours. Loads of different types of seaweed here. Here's a lost crab pot. This one's huge. Looks like it's homemade out of a 40-gallon drum. There's even scallops here, but it's this one's lucky day, so I'm not going to take it. You can see meal beds just starting now. The seabed around here is covered in these World War II. I think they're aircraft bullet shells. The significance of these, just before the D-Day landing, a Canadian Air Force come through and shot at 3 of the Freya towers. They were the German radars. They needed to take these out before they'd done the D-Day landings. So just think, this could have shot at the Freya towers. See some mirror just there. Look at this, long-legged spider crab, all gangly trying to climb over the seaweed. There's loads of these around here. Here's another. They can be really hard to spot because of the camouflage that they put on their back. Here's another 3. Check out this one. Looks like he's vaping. He obviously isn't, he's underwater. It's getting close to going back up. But you can see here, this is the mirror. There's even a scallop just here. Can you see it? On bottom left. Further south we're swimming was actually going out into the tide, so you can see there's less seaweed here, probably because the tide pulls it off the seabed and it's got nothing to grip to. Check out this huge hermit crab in a dog whelk shell. Quite sure what's spitting out all this. It must be some sort of worm or some sort of clam. This is mirrored. It's like a coral that looks like it's been in the blender. You can see here when it dies it goes white, but when it's alive it's a nice purpley colour. I think it's about time we went up. We've been 26 minutes already. We better go up. And also, you see this on the lens, this bit of water that's coming across the front. That's my camera flooding. So, we better go up.
Watch the jellyfish!
And here we have one of Richard's molts.
second skin
That's one of his malts, yeah.
bolted onto the key.
And that's us.
Done.
We're back in.
Home to bed.
Yeah. Thanks for coming along again. That was our Tuesday night dive. I think Matt had the highest count there, and then followed by Paul, followed by Phil, and then followed by me. Why am I always last? Oh, it's probably because I'm filming. Anyway, doesn't bother me, I enjoy myself anyway. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and we'll catch you on the next tide.